Give me some moves, agility!
Geeks and nonsensical gamers. Geeks and nonsensical gamers, yo! I said, what's going on? Another article I've seen today that I feel like talking about. The article comes courtesy of Eurogamer, and this one is in relation to Sifu. The article on Eurogamer goes on to say that Sifu breaks down its upcoming difficulty settings in new preview trailer, and it's going to add 3 different levels. One will be student, the other is disciple, and one is master. For those that don't want any changes, you pick the disciple experience and it's going to give you basically the same gameplay which you have now. The other difficulty settings is known as student. It's going to be a difficulty level which is going to be slightly easier. It goes on to say it will make the experience more forgiving but still challenging by increasing player health, making aging more forgiving, and introducing weaker enemies with less aggressive AI that use simplified combos. Third and final difficulty is going to be Master, which takes the game up to another level, making the enemies more formidable, making the main protagonist more vulnerable. All in all, be a bad time. Now, I do think there's a legitimate conversation to be had when it comes to this topic, because me myself, I have not played Sifu, and I guess due to a lot of backlash, people not being able to complete the game, they've decided to implement a difficulty setting. This is where I'm in two minds now. I'm in two minds as to whether this was the right decision to make. I can say it was most definitely the fairest decision to make, but I don't know if it is the right decision to be made. Bringing in difficulty settings to a game which you never initially intended for difficulty settings to be in is somewhat robbing you, the developer, of your original vision, and also robbing the earliest adopters, the gamers who have what I would say is the most appreciation for your craft. You're also robbing them too. But at the same time, you're opening up the floor to many new experiences for other gamers. So I can't somewhat be mad at that. It definitely makes it fair, but it does not make it right. I am currently playing Elden Ring, and it is the hardest game I've ever played in my life, and no, I do not play Souls games. But at no point do I sit and think to myself, they need to make this game easier. And nobody has actually, or as far as I'm aware, have people been screaming out to make the game easier. It's because people know what comes with a Souls-like game. But I almost think that with Sifu being related to martial arts, that there are so many people that got a rude awakening when they actually gave it a go. They couldn't understand this martial arts, it's just fighting. And there's also the thing about exclusivity. For people that play games which are considered considerably hard, it's almost as if you're in an exclusive club and you have to be good to get in, and there is some elitism or most definitely prestige to that, and I think there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think that's a good thing. There should be games out there which are way harder than others. Put in the work, put in the time, put in the effort to earn these accolades. It's almost a rite of passage. People can be mad at that. I think that's genuinely fair. I mean, the question is, why did Slowcap actually put these difficulty settings in? Are they bowing to pressure from fans? Are they bowing to pressure from investors? I would like to say it's most definitely something which I don't think they ever intended to do. It makes me question their integrity. And there is always the argument that in today's day and age, there are so many different videos, communities you can find and join to help you complete this game. Nobody's alone when it comes to playing games which have a higher ceiling, a bigger difficulty level, because groups of people get together, share tips and tricks to complete those games. Truth be told, there should be no reason why these difficulty levels are coming in, and many more people will get the chance to experience Sifu, not in its purest form, but in a way that's most definitely suitable for them. I mean, you could also say that Slowclap did try to level things out by putting in an even harder difficulty, but then there is always the argument that that was only brought in because they were also dropping the entry bar. As I do some of these videos now, I'm genuinely having a conversation with myself and seeing where I sit, what side of the fence I sit. And when it comes to this one, I don't think they should have added the difficulty settings. When it is a developer's original vision for a game to be made a certain way, who are we to go against it? There are many other games out there that people can play that have difficulty levels, but Sifu was not one of them. So look at it like this. Nobody there says, why is Elden Ring not easier? Because you know that's not an option. That was never an option. You know that developer's not going to bow to the pressure. But Slowclap have. Yeah, but I do realize that, you know, accessibility and inclusion is being pushed in the industry. When you underline it at the end of the day, that has to most likely be the reason why these settings are now being brought in. When it comes to these types of games anyway, just do what I do. jump on YouTube and just watch a story video. It's much less stressful. Plus it takes up a lot less time. Well guys, that's all I have for today. So guys, let me know in the comments below what you think about this situation and how do you feel about the decisions regarding the difficulty levels. Let me know in the comments below. If you're liking these videos guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Till next time, peace.